Hi guys, and welcome back to Art Shop channel. Okay guys, we're going to carry on with this tutorial completing the cow paintbrush, and if you watched the last tutorial you'll know that we painted it all, and now we're going to put in the highlights, lowlights and all the rest of it. So I'm just going to put it all back together just to remind you all exactly where we are with it. So here we have the brush and the head, and yes, the ears. That would help, wouldn't it? So you don't have to worry too much where they go. You just need to place them there just to remind yourself. And there's the eyes, and you've got the nose and the tongue, like so. And we've got the legs. You need to put the legs in. So everything's dried lovely, so they're all ready to go. And then we've got all the different colours of black. I'll just pop them on there, but we will put them in different places once we're ready to go. So that's where we're at, guys. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use a brush and some powder. Now this is gouache powder. I've used this quite a lot. It's like dried paint, and what we're going to do is just paint in all the highlights and show you how to do that. So without further ado, let's get on with that. Now I'm going to take all the black off because we can't put black on black because that's not going to do anything. So what happens next is I think I'll start with the biggest part, which is the brush first. So I'm just going to put all this to one side. And then I'm going to get the brush, and then I'm going to start with my powder. And all you need to do is get your brush and dip it in. Now you want to make sure you get the excess off. And then what I'm going to do is just go down the sides and brush a little bit on there. And I'm just doing that just to make a shadow. Because that's where the shadow would be. So you're just going to carry on and do that all the way around the brush. See that? It's all going on nicely. You just need to keep building it up until you're happy with the shade. As long as it goes on there, it just helps it to bring it alive, guys. Bring it alive. So I'll put some more there. So let me just... I'll take that off the shot now because you don't need to see me keep doing that. Okay, let's do that. So I'm just going to go along and pop that on like so. I mean, you can't see it much there, but you will do more once you stick it on your board. So again, I'm just going along there like so. And again. So that's all we're doing really, is we're going around and building up these layers. Like so. Okay. And I might put a little bit more there so you can see that bit. So let me put it down the right way for you. I'm probably going to, because this, obviously this would be the top and this is the bottom, the sunlight would be coming down, so you can get away with putting a bit more dark shade along under there because that bit wouldn't get any sun. So you have to think about it like that, guys. Where would this shadow, I suppose, be? So that's what we're doing with that. So, oops, just going to bring that up. So that's it. So I'm not going to do any more with that. So the next thing I'm going to do is do the head. So I'll just put that to one side. Now with this, you need to get into the eye sockets. Remember we made those with our fingers? Well, we're just going to go around lightly, like this, and just put those in. And I'll show you in a minute when I put the eyes back in, what that looks like. Now there's some excess on there, but you just need to blow it off. See? Just like that. Blow it off. And then get these, and then they will go in there like that. Try not to get any black on the eyes, because it looks better if you don't shade the eyes like that. So I'm going to put that over there. Okay, so now I'm going to do the edges like so, and just give that a bit of colour. There's some on there, so some of the powder's dropped off on the table, so I'm going to reuse that. And don't worry if you get some paint or the powdered paint on an area you didn't want. Just try to rub it off the best you can. It's not going to hurt it, because I've got, I've touched that and there's a bit on there, so I'm just going to use my hand and rub that off. But that just gives the effect a little bit darker there on that side of the face, so not an issue. So the other thing we need to make sure is we need where the horns are going, which is going to be, can you see this? Difficult. In there like so. They need to be white, so keep those out of the way. But where it's got an indentation, where we put that, just put some black in there as well. Okay, and just offer that around as such. Blow that off. See, that's a bit darker that side, so I'm going just to even that up. I'm just going to put a bit more black in that bit and blow it up. Okay, so I don't want to touch this too much because I might get some of the paint off. So you've got that kind of thing going on. Okay, just so you know. Okay, I'm going to put a bit more down there because it would be darker at the bottom of the cow's face. If you think that will go on like so. So what I will do is just put a little bit more on there, lightly. Okay, and then that will go like that. Okay, so I'm not going to put any more black on my brush because I want to get this bit done. So I just want to see if there's enough already on there. There is. Let's see, let's just pick that up, that line, because it's pink at the end of the day and you don't want to go over it too much. And then I'm going to go in like that and just see if there's enough of that powdered paint just to give an impression of that circle being highlighted, and it is. And now I'm just going to try and do the bottom just to give that a bit of a shadow as well. Okay, which it has. So, and then that's it. I'm not going to do any more than that. I think that's enough. So I might just put a bit more there because it's even that bit up. So that's fine. Perhaps a little bit there. Hold on. Let me just get a bit more. Sorry, changing my mind is going on. Just put a little bit there, and it's like on the cheeks, I suppose. I just want to try, because it sort of goes in there, so I'm just highlighting that with the shadow. So there you go. So we've got that going on. Okay, now I'm going to put that to one side, and now we're going to go on to the ears, and they're roughly going to go there. I think we're not actually putting them under. I'm going to put them like that. A bit like that. I'm not too sure yet. So that's going to be the part that would have the more shadow. So I'm just going to go along like that. I'll do that one at the same time. Put that up there. And do that. And then I think I will put some shadow in there because that bit's going to be touching the face, so you would normally have a shadow there. So I'm just going to do that, and the same with this one, and then that will go in like so. That one's a bit darker, so I just want to sort of mess about with it a bit more there, I think, and leave that so it'll be something like that. Just quickly put that back on. So yeah, so something like that. See. So when this all varnished, that will pick those highlights up really well. So I'm going to put that to one side. We need our tongue, so the tongue will go under there like that. So with that, all you do is just put a bit on there, because that would be under there. And then I'm going to turn it over and just put a bit under there like so, because that would be the bottom of the tongue and that would get the shadow. So we've got that kind of thing going on. And yeah, so I'm happy with that. So that's that bit. I might just see a little bit in there just to see if that picks it up, and it does. So that would be that. So you don't need to do any more than that. Now we're going to do our feet. And with the feet, I'll show you what you need to do with that. So it's fairly easy, guys, quick I mean, to do this. So you just put a little bit along there and a little bit along there, and offer that around like so. See what I did there? And then I need to do that again. So I'll put that to one side. And like I say, I'm using this, the powder that's fallen on the table. And you just go along and try and get as much of that in there as you can. And that bit of the hoof. Is it a hoof they have? Not too sure. So that's that. And then we're going to do that one. Exactly the same principle. Use that to rub it in. And a bit more. And that's enough on that one. And then a bit more on this one. Rub that down. Like so. And you get this effect going on. So now we've got our legs like so. So they've got some highlights on there. Will I put any more? Actually, I might put a little bit more on the sides, just on there, like so, and the same the other side, because you would have shadows there. The same on that one and on that one. So you've got that now, and then I'm going to do that with the smaller one. So let me just do that. And this one and this one. Okay, so you get the idea now. So a little bit more on that one, I think. Yeah, so we've got that going on now. So I believe that is it. So what we can do is, next thing we need to do is, on the next clip, is stick it, decide where we're going to put everything and stick it on. And then I might put a few more highlights. I'm not just like under there where there's going to be a shadow and that kind of thing. But we'll see once we get to that stage. So I'm going to leave it at that on this particular clip, and the next clip I will show you how to stick it on and finish it all up and varnish it, and then guys, that should all be done. So it's all exciting stuff, isn't it? So any questions, like I said before, put in the comments below. Please like, share and subscribe. And yes, how quick was that to do all that? So this one is going to look amazing. And so I'll see you all in the next clip. Okay, thanks for watching.